Good morning, everyone. This is Jake from Switchaboo.com. Welcome to Switchaboo Live. Today we go. Oh, I should actually apply that. But today we are checking out the demo for Broken Roads. As you can see by the mouse cursor, this is a PC demo. Don't worry, this game is coming out to the Switch later on. This game, if you've never heard of it, it's from our good friends over at Drop Bear Bytes. We've had a few interviews with them over the years. This is a CRPG set in the Australian Outback. So think Fallout 1 or 2, but like set in the middle of the country. So, I will say right now, I do not play a lot of CRPGs, so I could be very, very bad at this. Alright, let's start up a new game.
My nan called it the end of time. Dad called it a waste of good beer.
Yep, that's Australia, alright.
I called it another day in bloody paradise. It's been 100 years, more or less, since society had its last hurrah. We've rebuilt, sometimes better, sometimes worse, with nothing but
going
hard
well, rather not be back in Adelaide, though.
about
Still on
that.
Osaka, yeah.
There's been bloodshed too, of course.
Gonna trial the
People who
Expo
will
demo
always be
impromptu
willing
at
to
PAX.
kill
Right,
for
right.
what they
You did, yeah, I
believe.
did hear about that.
But that's not most of us. We're the farmers, the brewers, the protectors and the builders, the people who keep this great land connected one town at a time. So you survive. You make do. You live with tough choices and you don't look back. Because the next town is 200 kilometers away, and mate, you passed the last refuge 3 days ago.
Yep, that sounds
There's
like Australia,
no good
alright.
or evil, no right or wrong. Only the path you choose to travel down these broken roads.
Oh, title drop. The spacebar to center the camera on the character, holding down spacebar keeps camera fixed on them. Okay. So true that Australia humans just clip through each other running down the road. Oh yeah, 100%. That happens all the time. You gotta be real careful about that. See, welcome to the Steam demo of Broken Roads. We're delighted to present the current state of the game, but there's still some time before release. This experience and many gameplay elements will be subject to change over the coming months. Like I said, it's a demo, so yeah, it's not fully done yet, but from what we've seen, it's pretty far through. So I'd love to hear feedback via Discord, or the form on our website. Every bug you find helps us make a better game. And of course, wishlist Broken Roads if you haven't already. Now quit reading this rubbish, get stuck into it. Alrighty. Let's see, origin, hired gun surveyor. Oh, okay, so we're just a hired gun, but okay, you can actually do a lot of stuff. I want to read all of this. So you grew up with a gun in your hand. If you wanted to eat, you shot what your parents told you to shoot. Starvation is a powerful motivator. It was simple. They hired you out when you were in your teens, telling clients that a hungry kid shoots better. After a few years, you worked up the courage to run away and you crossed the Outback to make a new life for yourself. You even earned a bit of reputation. That's why you weren't surprised when you were offered the possibility of a long-term gig with the Scouts at Bally Hall. It's a mad world out there, and instead of trying to make sense of it, you carved your place in it. You'll be damned if anyone thinks you'll just quit. You get +1 to awareness and strength, starting skills +10 shooting mastery, +5 opportunist. Unique perk Rallying Cry. All allies gain +4 initiative until the character's next turn. While rallied, each character's first attack during their turn gets a bonus to accuracy equal to triple the value of the user's charisma score. That sounds pretty rad already. Just going by, I'm guessing this as, some grounds in, a lot of, tabletop, kind of stuff. So, like with what I know based on my history with D&D 5e. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let's see. But yeah, the Surveyor, Bardaker, and Jackaroo aren't available in the demo, but I wanna I wanna read this just for the sake of it. The wide open places call to you. They always have. Spent nights under the stars as a child. Your parents teaching you about constellations, the plants, the animals. First time you learned how to use a compass, you were hooked. You took off from your home young to explore the trackless wastes. It's only a happy accident that you discovered you could make some serious coin by telling people what you found. Ah, so like a traveling, like a traveling storyteller. Cool. Love the thrill of discovering places that fell off the maps or finding the towns that have sprung up since the fall. It's almost as good as getting paid when you tell some new client what you found. Well, there's a treasure waiting to be found. You're just the map maker to reveal its secrets. +1 awareness, +1 intelligence, 10 vigilance, +5 sage. Tracking this character can more easily discover hidden items, places, people, or animals, and receives additional information when examining elements of the environment. I am pretty sure it's all set around the border of South Australia. Ah, right. So it's local stuff. Stuff I know. Brilliant. Spend your earliest years riding the back of a barter cruise wagon, traveling all across Western Australia, from Boddington to Bonnie Rock. Seen thousands of deals go down. You learn to haggle with the best of them, and when you're high knee to a quokka, and by the time you were a teen, decided to make it was time to make your own way. I've had a head for numbers, an eye for trade, and a tongue keen for speech. Nothing makes you happier than driving a hard bargain. It's been a hell of a ride. You get your way, you'll hunt down every opportunity in Australia. +1 charisma, +1 resolve, 10 leadership, 5 flow state. Chunk of all trades, this character can throw a large variety of items in combat, including bricks, jars, stones, and any other in-game item that falls into the category of junk. These items can be equipped in a utility slot. This character can collect these items while adventuring or automatically pick them up and equip them into a utility slot when found in the environment during combat. So that's just Tavern Brawler turned into a... Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that. Alright, last one. Chackaroo. You're a lost pup. Your parents ditched you at a remote station when you were an infant. Yo, it's the setup for Little Elvis. The manager brought you in. The station hands took to you. You became kind of a mascot to them. You grew up with tools and can fix most simple machines. You learned how to read an animal. Yeah, learn how to read an animal. I don't know why. My dyslexia screwed that up for me. Because I read it, it's like, no, that doesn't... It should be write an animal, isn't it? And just, yeah. Learn how to read an animal, care for its injuries, and put it to work. They taught you to hunt, giving you the skills to survive just about anywhere. You were hunting in the bush when the raiders came. First sign you had was the pillar of smoke. By the time you got back, everyone you knew were dead. You've been on the go since, looking for a new place to settle down. You thought you might have found it in Brookton. Maybe you could see out your days there. +1 resolve, +1 strength, +10 tinkerer, +5 biology. Unique perk, animal husbandry and wifery. Character can infer additional information from animals. They can pacify any hostile animals to make them leave combat and cannot be detected by animals while in stealth. Alright, so hired gun's the only one we can actually do in the demo. It really is the setup for Little Elvis. It's gotta be a reference. Yeah, it has to be. Well, that's the closest to me, so... The introduction to the moral compass. See, moral compass shows 360-degree view of possible dialogue options, aptitudes you can hold, and decisions that you can make throughout your journey. It's divided into 4 parts: utilitarian, nihilist, Machiavellian, and humanist. With a golden arc representing your worldview, often overlapping different quadrants, where a decision lies is not always clear-cut, and the borders matter. It's entirely possible to be a utilitarian focused on the greater good for all, which will suit options in that quadrant close to the humanist border. Likewise, you can be within the utilitarian quadrant, but tending far more to focus on the interests of your own group, with decisions tending towards the Machiavellian border. Broken Roads doesn't reduce things to simple right and wrong or good and evil. This is reflected how you can handle scenarios you face on your journey. Thank you. It's always bugged me with games that have like moral choice systems, but it's always black and white. Good, evil. Yes, no. That stuff has always bugged me. Like, what was it? The Fable games are the worst. It's like, what do you do with this homeless man? Oh, you feed him or beat him to death. No middle option. The golden arc in the center represents your worldview. Each decision you make can affect your position on the compass, rotating the worldview slightly towards the decision you have made. The center of the compass are the brightly illuminated areas of moral tendencies, which allow your character to make lower level moral decisions or expressions of ideas that would otherwise fall outside of their worldview. Note that the further a decision is from the center of your worldview, the larger impact it will have on shifting it. Plus, the more decisions you make close to the center of your worldview, the more narrow-minded you will become, allowing you to make higher-level decisions. Conversely, selecting a wider range of choices will make you broad-minded, often allowing more options to make certain higher-level decisions and moral traits, perks unique to characters of a particular alignment that can affect dialogue or combat skills. Okay, humanist. Each person's dignity matters most. I choose all meaning and thus what matters. But what is inalienable? Oh, my inability to speak. You'd think I'd know how to speak, considering that's my job. But what is inalienable is that every person has worth. For the humanist, each person's dignity matters most, simply through existing as a being experiencing the world. Utilitarian, everyone's happiness combined matters most. Greatest good for the greatest number. I believe that everyone's happiness combined matters most, and thus can justify causing harm or suffering depending on the outcome. Machiavellian, my group matters most. The end justifies the means if it favors our pursuit and maintenance of power. As a Machiavellian, my group matters most regardless of the cost to others. Or nihilist, I matter most. Given there's nothing outside of each individual human's experience, nothing ultimately matters, and that doesn't bother me. Thus, for the nihilist, I matter most. Okay. That's a lot. Yeah, the morality system is so good. Oh, God, I can't wait to, like, deep dive into this. Let's see, question. Just picked up a job to escort a captured thief. You get to talking, and he tells you the sad tale of how he came to be captured. Sounds like he's not really the perp, and actually makes pretty good case for his innocence. Begs you to free him. Let's see. Let him go free. You'll argue his case and at least prevent an innocent man from enduring mob justice. There will always be more jobs down the track. Been paid to do a job, you plan to see it through. Despite his appeal and potential innocence, prioritize your reputation and ensure you get paid. Promise him you'll plead his case. It doesn't serve anyone's interest to execute an innocent man, and it doesn't serve yours if he is in fact guilty. Best you can do is assure justice and your rep stays intact. Tell him to make an offer. You won't get the other half of your pay if you get to Brookton without him. If you help him escape, your reputation as a hired gun could take a hit. Gonna go utilitarian with that. After a series of raids on caravans passing near your home, you put together a scouting party. You caught a bandit leader and one of his raiders. The leader pleads for release, pledging to comply with your terms. Do you free him? Execute them both on the spot. Better not have that kind of headache. Take him back to town. Stand trial. This is not your call to make. Escort them far away, warning that if you catch them here again, they're dead. Or tell them that you'll let one of them go free, him or his reader. Gets to choose which one lives. If he's just a bandit leader, what's gonna stop him from doing it again? The nearby townstead has a new chief. And he's starting to flex his muscles. He sends an envoy with a threat: pay tribute or suffer his wrath. He clearly has the military strength to back it up. If he thinks he can take it, let him come. You're not scared of his threats. Negotiate with the envoy and escort him back, concealed. Your top fighters follow. In town, publicly execute the envoy, displaying his head on a spike. Warn the others to surrender to the chief or face the same fate. Jeez. Okay. Send scouts to see if they can enforce his demands. If he can pay up. If he can't, send him a mocking reply and dare him to come take it. Send an envoy in return to try to negotiate with the new chief. War hurts everyone, and maybe you can work out a way to be of mutual benefit. Yeah, I'll take that. Child in the village has started showing symptoms of the plague. Town chose to quarantine him and his family, but you caught him sneaking out of the house to play with the other kids. Oh no. See, let him go with a warning. If he's contagious, you're all infected now too. If he's not, no harm done. Rally some neighbors and evict the entire family from town, make an example of their carelessness. Send him back to his house under careful guard. The whole family will have to leave town if they continue to put everyone at risk. Returning to his house, explain to the family what will happen to the town if they're all infected, make them see reason. Oh, very utilitarian person I seem to be. Being captured by people who clearly gone mad, finding yourself in a pen along with a dew farmer you've met before. Mercenary stripped of his weapons and a terrified young family. Captors assemble a massive pyre, indicating their intent for a twisted sacrifice. Noticing a guard's distraction, you're certain you can escape on your own, but every person you bring with you increases the chance you get caught. Take advantage of the distraction, try to get everyone out, saving as many people as you can. Slip away on your own, the others will simply have to fend for themselves. Convince the merc to come with you. The dew farmer can likely find his own way out, but the family will be nothing but a liability. You get the family out first, the other captives should be able to handle themselves. In this situation, I'm tossing up between utilitarian and nihilist, really. Because, like, part of me is like, every man for himself, but it's like, you know, we could be better, like, together. Could be better as a team, maybe. Yeah, I'd go with that. Alright. Discovered a cache of pre-apocalypse supplies in an abandoned farmhouse. You can't carry it all back on your own. You enlist a few friends from town to help. When you return to the cache, you find a group of emaciated scavengers in the process of looting the place for themselves. Do you let them take the supplies? No. Let's see. No way. Threaten the scavengers if they don't hand over the supplies. Kill them. Let them take the supplies, but secretly follow them back to their home. Once there, you can loot their other goods and kill them all. Holy crap, that is even worse than the nihilist option. Let them go. They're starving, clearly need the supplies more than you do, plus they had no way of knowing you found them first. Tell them you found the place first and offer a split the takings. Better to get less than you wanted than to spill blood and get nothing at all. Yeah, I'll go with that. So thank you, enjoy your way through your origin story. Alright. Attribute and skill trees. There are 6 attributes in Broken Road: Strength, Agility, Resolve, Awareness, Intelligence, and Charisma. Attributes are the basis of which skills and other statistics are derived. Each skill tree's starting values are calculated from 2 attributes. So Fortitude, which is Strength and Agility. Temperance, Resolve and Awareness. Wisdom is Intelligence and Charisma. Each origin story comes with unique bonuses. For hired gun, those are +1 to strength and awareness for a minimum of 2 in each attribute, +10 to shooting mastery, and +5 opportunist. In the example to the right, with 8 in resolve and 13 awareness, all skills in the temperance tree start off at 21. Shooting mastery has a bonus of 10 from the hired guns background. In combat, movement points are derived from agility and strength, while action points are determined by agility and intelligence. Keep that in mind when distributing attribute points. Wait, hold up. What was that? Flow state not available in demo. Okay. One of the unique skills in Broken Roads is the ability to have a punt, essentially taking a risk on something uncertain. Your player character has a pool of punt points, or PP. PP. I'm a child. They can draw on if they need to attempt a skill check that they fall just short of, or if they want to increase the accuracy of a particular attack in combat. I just love that it's footy terminology. Because of course it is. This is an Australian game. During dialogue, active skill checks, which fall within the range of your character's skills plus punt points, will be displayed with a unique icon alongside the text. This will allow you to spend punt points for a chance to succeed at a task that you would otherwise be unable to perform. Punt is derived from charisma, plus any additional points added to the punt skill. Each additional skill point doesn't directly equal one additional punt point. However, skills attain different effects whenever a threshold is reached. In this example, the character has a rank 2 punt skill, increasing their punt from 32 to 50. Would place them at rank 3, and so on. Move your mouse over each skill or its ranks to read the descriptions. Nope, that's not what I want. Close. Okay. So... God, there is so much. Yeah, so we don't have access to Stealth, Flow State, or Sage in the demo. Let's see, I have 10 points to spend. So Strength, Agility, Resolve, Awareness, Intelligence, and Charisma. Parent Energy affects melee damage, health points, movement points, Intimidation checks. Reflexes of Speed affects action points, movement points, initiative, armor, critical hit chance, and dodge. Endurance and Toughness affects health points, damage reduction, resistance to certain status conditions. Perception and Insight affects range damage, accuracy, critical hit chance, dodge, and helps avoid ambushes. I should probably put some points in Awareness since I'm supposed to be like a hired gun. See, Wit and Intellect affects action points, initiative, intimidation checks, and resistance to certain status conditions. Charm and Appeal affects number of punt points and persuasion checks. Let's see, put some points in Awareness. Some in Charisma. Armor, critical hit chance, and dodge. Yeah, I want some agility too. Put 8 into those, and 2 in his strength. Okay, so 8, 8, 5, 8, 5, 8. Okay, don't know what is a good stat spread at, like, the beginning of the game, but, you know, that's what the demo is there to, you know, like, help you out with. Just mess around with it before, you know, the game actually comes out and you know what you're doing. Okay. Shrug off damage like a like a brick shithouse. That is such an Australian saying. Defend yourself and allies and absorb a portion of damage dealt to them. Get a bonus to armor when ending your turn next to an ally. Skill level effects increase armor gained when using Barberson. Active ability. Assume a defensive stance, gaining temporary bonus armor until the character's next turn. Unspent AP grants additional armor gained. Okay, so that's... Yeah, that's a really good skill if you want to go for like a melee character. See, Deadeye. Take time to line up your shot, make an attack with bonus accuracy, gain a bonus to ranged attacks when starting your turn away from enemies, increase accuracy of Deadeye attack. While equipped with a loaded ranged weapon, this character can spend remaining AP to make an attack that gains a bonus to accuracy per additional AP spent. Ends character's turn. I am a hired gun, so I should probably do that. But I have a lot of points in shooting mastery already. Let's say bonus damage, accuracy, crit chance, dodge while wielding ranged weapon. Okay, that's just damage. That's just damage. So put points into Deadeye so we can get to there. And get to 25 with shooting mastery. Drunken master, because of course it's an Australian game. You gotta have a skill all about drinking beer. See, you can handle your liquid courage and use it in a scrap. While being drunk, drink again to make 2 attacks on the nearest enemy. Get a number of bonuses from consuming alcohol. You can literally have like a crazed drunk barbarian build. I really like that. Okay, melee mastery. Beat the heck out of someone with melee weapons. Bonus damage, accuracy, critical hit chance, and initiative while wielding a melee weapon. Increases accuracy of melee attacks. Character can equip melee weapons. Okay. Help yourself to a free swipe at enemies doing a runner. Chance to make an attack on enemies moving out of melee range. Ah, okay. So attacks of opportunity are a skill you have to invest points in. Okay. And we have throwing. Chuck stuff further and more accurately. More eligible items from a utility slot. Chance to catch an incoming projectile, throw it back to its source. That seems fun. Increase max distance items can be thrown. Throw eligible item from a utility slot. Alright, vigilance. Keep your finger on the trigger and your eyes down the sights. Prepare an attack and fire on the first enemy who moves within range. Ah, Overwatch. There we go. Let's see. Increase accuracy of vigilance attacks. When equipped with a loaded range weapon, prepare an automatic attack on the first enemy who moves within chosen arc. Unspent AP improves the effect. Ends character turn. Attack is made with bonus to crit chance. Okay, and I have 4 points to spend on whatever. Considering I already have a lot of points in opportunist, I should probably do that. But what else we got here? Know what makes people tick, physically. Use restorative items from utility slots to heal and revive allies. Increases the amount of health restored to the target when administered by this character. Use eligible item from a utility slot in this character or adjacent ally. The healing skill. Leadership. Set an example for those around you. Attempt to mark an enemy, increasing the damage they take for the rest of combat. When you end turn, all nearby allies gain bonuses for the next turn. Increase the chance to successfully mark a target. Character attempts to afflict a target with mark. Leadership seems really good. Obviously, we got punt, and we learned how important punt is. See, skill that interacts with and enhances the punt system. Increases positive outcomes. In combat, spent PP to increase accuracy of attacks. Out of combat, spend PP to attempt to pass a skill check that's just out of reach. Tinker, use swanky devices, pick locks, and understand what coal is on about. Okay, I don't know what that is. That's... I'm guessing that's, in-game stuff. See, use the device or pick a lock in combat, increase a blast range of thrown weapons, and grant access to special weapons from coal. Increase blast radius of explosive, increases number of available utility slots for thrown weapons, restorative items, or beer. So you need to put points into Tinker slots to increase the amount of utility slots so you can hold more beer for Drunken Master. That's funny. That's really funny. I'm going to put the last 4 points in the leadership. Alright, there we go. Now that we're, half an hour into the, into character creation, let's actually start the game.
You made it. Good. My name's Jake. Jake
Hey,
Anderson.
my name's Jake
This
as
here's
well.
Bally Hall.
Hi, Jake. I'm Jake. Ah, okay. So only his first thing is voice acted. Okay. Truth to tell, wasn't sure you'd make it. Between the wildlife and the attacks we've seen, thought you might have met with some misadventures. You
Right.
sweat? Yeah.
So the job's
Oh.
simple, and the pay's good. You'll ride along to Kokobee with a couple of my scouts as security for Cole, the engineer fixing our radio. In Kokobee, you'll be meeting Mick, the mayor of Brookton, and escorting them both back home.
Okay, so I'm guessing the last line was something about my character's background, so that's why it wasn't voiced. Or maybe every second option is voiced? Okay. See, it's an easy job, not expecting much trouble, but better safe than sorry, yeah? Doesn't wait for an answer. Let me introduce you around. Ella's over here. She's my second. He pauses. My cousin, too. Her and her sister Matt, who's keeping watch on the crow's nest. Don't get on their bad side.
New blood, eh, Jake?
Yeah. Hey, this is Jake. Let's see. Rangy. I gotta remember, this is Australian. This is an Australian game, so I gotta remember Australian words. Rangy woman's face is careworn and sunbeaten. She looks you up and down and raises an eyebrow. The hired gun for the trip to Kokobee. Figured it couldn't hurt, the situation being what it is, eh? Gonna be with you, so maybe you can give the tour. Yeah, that'd be good, cheers. Uh-huh, she looks at you almost as if she pities you. Oh, great. Sure, your sparkling personality will shine through, and you'll win a place in his heart in no time, Ella. Yeah, that's me, noted heartbreaker and charmer. She's so deadpan she almost seems serious. You fancy seeing the place? Meet the colorful locals? Yeah, ready when you are. They've already met the boss, that leaves Jonesy, Dreamer, and Mad. May as well say hi to Cole too, seeing as you'll be escorting him.
Let's go.
Play a camera movement. Move your character around the map, left click on an area. Okay, white circles will appear on the ground to show what your character and party members are walking towards. Left click is also used to speak to other characters and interact with certain objects in the world. To indicate this, your mouse icon will change depending on what you're hovering on. Pan the camera, you can either push your mouse against the edge of the screen or use WASD keys. Hold down the middle mouse button to drag in any direction. The bottom left of your screen are 5 icons. From left to right are Party Management, Moral Compass, Journal, Map, and Menu. Click on each icon to further information. Okay, so zoom out. I believe I came from this way, so... Ella calls out as you near a young man elbow deep in a pile of electronics. Oi, Cole! Ah, so this is Cole.
Who's this then?
The gangly young man hurriedly wipes his hands on his coverall when he sees you. His carrot orange hair flops over his eyes as he gives you a broad grin.
Cole, meet your new protector. We need extra muscle for our trip to Brookton, given Jake and Jones here headed down Older Side way to see why they're so quiet. Hired this one on to keep an eye on you.
Alright, that's not voiced. It's bloody fantastic. I'm just about done with the repeater array here. Should be powering up with the solar panels in no time. Get you scouts back up and on the network in a jiffy. It'll all get sorted once I hit the market in Kokobee, and she holds up a hand. Steady there, Christmas. I was just making an introduction. One thing at a time. You raise Older Side yet? Oh, crikey, no, not yet. That's why I mentioned Kokobee. See, your modulator's shot, and I don't have a spare, so it's a good thing we're headed up there. Once I get the modulator, everything else is golden, and you'll be right as rain. Let's see, scouts don't have a working radio then? Till we get this modulator sorted, might as well learn how to use passenger pigeons on reflecting mirrors or something. You know, mirrors are great in the daytime. Well, the sunny daytime, but kind of worthless at night and cloudy days, so yeah, we need to get to Kokobee for a new part. When do you want to head out? Well, he steps back and looks at his tools, the radio and the solar panels. I reckon whenever you're ready to go, I can clean up real fast. Meanwhile, I'll keep working on projects around here. Got nothing really pressing back in Brookton, I don't think. Well, catch you later, Cole.
Plenty of time to chat on the way to Kokobee.
He at least seems like a nice guy. Let's see. Anyone around here? Oh, we got people.
Name's Jonesy, mate. Who are you?
The tanned hooded man is busy cleaning a gun as you approach. He looks you up and down quickly, professionally, and back to his weapon. And, yeah, that's what he just said. Jake hired him to give us a hand on the way to Kokebe. Pretty new to the life. Got tips for him? New gun for the good, guys, eh? Glad to hear it. You ever used your weapon on a person before? Let's see. Just waiting to see if anything, like, pops up here when I hover over something. Let's see. Yeah, loads of times. He raises an eyebrow. Then why does Ella think I can teach anything to a hardened killer like you? But hell, maybe this will be helpful.
So, my advice is this. Time comes to throw down. Don't blink. None of the Deros out in the bushwood. It's them or you. I made the mistake of trying to be kind once.
Ah, okay, here we go. This is where, like, this stuff starts coming in. Pulls down the top of his shirt to show a nasty scar running across his chest. Is how she repaid me. Shakes his head sadly. When they're sunk that low, the only hell for him is hot lead. Surely we can find a way to help. What if we organize supply drops so they weren't so desperate? Maybe they could help rebuild. It's a good cure for just about anyone. Oh god. Yeah, let's try one of these personality skills. These supply drops. Man, I don't know if you've been paying attention, but everyone out here is barely scraping by. No room for charity when you're a bad day away from starvation. You want to be generous? Give him a quick death. Hate to ruin this heady discussion, but I'm supposed to keep Squire and our friend here around. You and Jake are headed back to Brookton after Alderside, yeah? Yeah, gonna swing by and see me old man. I got to update him on the kill count. Kill count, sure, if that's your thing. Don't really keep track, jeez. Let's see, building fearsome reputation, nice. I gotta break a few eggs to make that new world cake. Exactly, he lets out a brief and genuine laugh.
It's not just about the killing, mind you. Though just between you and me, fuck the raiders, rustlers, and other assholes shitting up the place. Let him piss in their boots when they hear my name.
Don't let him fool you. Under that bloodthirsty exterior lurks, well, the heart of a killer. But under that, not a bad guy. Not if he's on your side. Well, unless you're a farmer. Then you should lock up your wife and daughters, livestock too.
Ah,
Alright.
You know me so well, Ellie. Except the livestock thing. No one can prove that.
Okay. Turns to you and points his thumb over his shoulder at her. Now watch out for her. She's secretly not always mean. Bullshit. I'm made of mean. Anyway, like I said, we've got to keep moving. You have anything more to talk to Jonesy about? Let's see. Well, target practice. What's your story? How long have you been at this? Yeah, how about a little target practice? See if I can, learn how to shoot things properly before, I get into a serious fight. See, for sure. Let's get on it, and you can show us what you got. Get stuck into it. Okay. See, different weapons are more effective depending on the distance from the target. Pistols and shotguns work well up close, rifles from medium distance, and sniper rifles better from a little further away. Experiment with different weapons varying distances to work out the optimal range. Your shooting, mastery, and deadeye skills will also affect damage and accuracy as you improve them. Okay, so... okay, so I have 3 AP specifically for movement. Okay. Okay, so there's movement points and action points. Okay, I see what's going on. So I have, 5 points to move, 4 points for shots. Uh, 72%, 29%, okay. So what if I move here? Ooh, flanked. Okay. And let's see. That ends turn. Reload is 1 AP, so end turn. Hey, it's Australia's simulator. It sure is. Learning how to shoot. Let's see. Then over here. And turn. There we go. Move here behind cover. Reload and turn. Okay, yeah, seems simple enough. So, hey, seeing that you have control over the settings again. Yeah, only for this week, though, I think. I have to bug Alex every time. I bugged him specifically because, like, we're actually really good friends with the devs, so I thought it would be, you know, disrespectful if, you know, I just jumped in not having control over, like, the settings and not actually streaming to the right directory and all that. So, not bad, mate. Good to have you on board. Hey, Ella, you might not be the resident sharpshooter much longer. She says nothing, but gives Jonesy the most tired of your shit stare you've ever seen. Alright, so we saw a person over here. And who is this? He raises a hand to the young woman as you approach her. Dreamer, give the fresh meat a wave, will you?
Fresh meat? For dinner? You know I gave up human flesh, Ella.
Huh, right?
I'm Mishti. They call me Dreamer.
You used to... Yeah, you used to eat people? What do you do here, comic relief? White Dreamer. Ella's nickname for me, yeah? Made the mistake of telling her my plans to hike across the Nalaba. She told me I was an impossible dreamer. Name stuck. Game looks pretty nice. Yeah, it's as you can probably tell, it is heavily inspired by Fallouts 1 and 2. Let's see, it was a joke, sure, but I like the name. I like the role. Seems like dreams are in short supply these days, yeah? I've got to have something to look forward to. Don't have dreams, you don't have anything, it's a good name. Sounds like she's making you part of the group. Good thing, yeah? So long as you turn those dreams into goals, otherwise it's a waste. Sure, look forward to something, but don't count on it. Living your dreams is naive. Sure, go with 3. Let's see, she shrugs. Maybe. Reckon I've got plenty of time to figure that out on my own.
Anyway, my job here, such as it is, consists of 2 main gigs. What I do best is convince people to save their bullets. I defuse fights, make sure people get along, keep their blood inside their skins. The other job, cleaning up this mess.
Oh, cool. So we're gonna we're gonna butt heads a lot. Apocalypse Landscape is brought to you by sand. It's everywhere. Get used to it. Yeah, it's rough and coarse. It gets everywhere. Let's see. The way you describe your job makes it sound like you're a negotiator. What does cleaning up this mess entail? The whole place looks pretty messy. All right, I'll go with 2.
Exactly right. If we're looking to get civilization rolling again, we can't just settle our problems by making more corpses.
Not mind you that some people don't deserve to be slapped around. She tries and mostly fails to put on a fierce face. And I'll be right there to hand some slaps out. What does cleaning up this mess entail? The whole place looks pretty messy. She casts an eye around the yard. You're not wrong. Should have seen it before I got here. These people are great scouts, bloody fantastic in the bush, but not as organized as they could be. She accentuates her words with a harsh shrug. Well, we'll get it done in the next few months, I bet. How'd you wind up here? Oh, that's a story all its own. Are you sure you want to hear it? How about a short version? Let's see. Young girl grows up behind the walls of Meriden, discovers the world outside, and is apprenticed to the head of scouts at Bally Bally Hall. Succinct, no? Let's see. Anything I can help with? It's really kind of you to ask. As a matter of fact, I could use a hand with a couple of things.
Last fella was a bit of a legend in his own lunchbox. Now he's dead. Better to know up front if someone's aim is a bit shit. Corpses aren't so great at self-improvement.
Now she turns around, surveys the encampment. Let's see. Heard you practicing in the range, so that's sorted. Once you water the camels and clear out the scrub in their paddock. Oh, great. I gotta deal with the camels. Something about the layout also makes me think of some older dungeon crawler RPGs. Yeah, it's, I believe they specifically said their inspirations were the original Fallout games and, Baldur's Gate. Let's see, well, if that's all, I'll get moving.
It should be easy work.
Right, I didn't put any points into anything that could help me with animals, so... Okay, journal, main quest, order of things. Oh, we haven't met Mad yet. Can I not open? Oh, okay, because this is here. I didn't notice, I'm dumb. Trusty General records any currently, active main quests and side quests, updates objectives, keeps track of completed quests along your journey. You can view these quests at any time by opening up the journal window. Okay, so side quest, value of labor power. Clear the scrub from the camel paddock and refill the water in the bathtub.
This scrub looks like it's invading the camel's enclosure and they're having trouble resting without getting pricked. It wouldn't take you long to clear it
I
out.
really do like how the narrator is, like, the most stereotypical, like, outback dweller kind of voice. I do really like that. Like, he's even got, like, a little bit of, like, you can tell in his voice that, like, a bit of his mouth still kind of gets in the way of his teeth.
The job only takes a few minutes and the paddock is cleared. The scouts will no
Trash
doubt be
build
happy with your
restart.
handiwork.
Hey, the game only had one build, and I, like, hyper-focused on it, and that build is shoot gun. Okay, so is that just the... Okay. So where is the bathtub, then? Okay, so we're back around here. I'm guessing it's around here, maybe? I ain't see no bathtub. Random guitar. Okay, what if I just, speak to her again? Maybe she'd actually tell me. Last time I checked, camels weren't local Australian wildlife. They're not, but we have them. She smells broadly as you approach. Hey, how's things going? Yeah. Talk about the jobs. Still got some work to do. Does it have to all be done?
Later.
Well, okay, that's not exactly what I wanted. How's life here? What's going on around here? Okay. See, yeah, sadly, Jake's really been out on me. Right.
Later.
Yeah, for those of you just coming in, the first person we talk to is also named Jake, so things are going to be kind of confusing. Oh, hello. She gestures to the roof of the hall. Look up there, in the crow's nest. That's my sister, Mad. She'll be staying behind when the rest of us range out on our jobs later.
Mad. New hired gun. Going to be coming with Mishti and me to Kokobee.
The woman in the watchtower wears drab brown clothes, loose and comfortable. Her face is hard, her build muscular. She looks like she wrestles roos for fun. She scowls down from the makeshift turret. You babysitting Ella? Or is she sitting you? Let's see. Not much of a sitter. Keep an eye on... Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. Fine. Hope you do a better job than the last one. Poor fucker. And she snorts, like I'm the one who needs a sitter, Matt. Wasn't that long ago when I was changing your nappies. That's diapers for those of you outside of Australia. See, she turns to you. You ready to move on? Meet the others? Fuck you, Ella, she says without rancor. Hey, before you go, new kid, I need you to make sure the perimeter's secure before you all head out. Don't want any unpleasant surprises. Sure, what do you need? Not going to run your mouth then. We'll get along fine. She chews her lip for a moment, studying the fence and points. Want you to walk a circle around the outside of the fence, check it for holes. If a dingo can fit through, call it out and we'll patch it up. No need for you to get your precious hands dirty. Just need your eyes. Just walk the fence? Too easy. Yep, pretty hard to fuck up. So don't. Now go on, get moving. Settles back in her chair, her eyes scanning the horizon.
That's all we're gonna get out of her. Come on, let's go.
Become the terror bird, achieve great victory. Okay, still have no idea where, like, this fucking bathtub is. I'm supposed to refill. Okay, so check the perimeter. Oh, snake. Careful. Such a missed opportunity not to ride cassowary birds. Bro, even in a post-apocalypse, you did not want to fuck with a cassowary. Oh, hold up. She stops and motions to a section of the nearby fence. A small pile of dirt is next to a shallow hole. Yeah, looks like someone's been trying to dig their way in. Raiders, maybe? Raiders? She can't keep from laughing. Mate, nobody comes looking for shit here. These are fucking dingoes trying to make their way in. Bus has been coming non-stop since Mishti let her chooks roam about. She lets out another short laugh. We'll be sure to let you know if any raiders come by, though. Ella nods her head towards the crow's nest. Anyway, she'll have to get that filled in today. Okay, so is there anything else around here, or is it just the one? Oh, little hole. Notice a piece of corrugated iron board coming loose. See, what, looks like a loose spot over there. Takes a closer look at where you're pointing. Nice find. Reckon a new boulder too is all she needs. This thing's been patched up since... Jeez, well, since before... since before, I reckon. Might be there's not even a single piece of the original wall still here. Wall remains, though. Let's keep moving. Let's see... anything else? That doesn't seem to be something. Ooh, we have this here. Here's something. Let's also inspect a small hole in the fence. Bloody thing's falling apart. Man will need to patch this one properly. She shouts over the fence. Oi, Mishti, you hear me? Tell Matt she's got a proper patch-up job to do out here, would you? Oh, she's gonna love that. Well, I reckon that's enough to keep Matt off her ass while we're away. Nice work. Hey, Matt, found 3 lovely jobs for you. Should keep you from falling asleep while we're gone. Matt snarls something unintelligible and turns away again. Well, your eyes work and you can follow instructions. So far, so good. Right, let's head back and check in with the others. Cole's got to be done by now. Well, still have no idea where the fucking bath is I'm supposed to refill. I can't even find anything that remotely looks like a bath. See, Rita dish. Alright, good old camel noises. Oh, there it is. I'm dumb.
There's only a small
there we go.
amount of grimy water left in the tub. Those camels are going to need something to drink, and soon.
Fill the tub with fresh water.
You quickly
I just
fill
leave
the
you to it,
tub,
but I'm definitely keeping my
providing
eye
clean
out for this one.
drinking water
Alright,
for
dude.
those
Thanks for showing
noble
up.
beasts.
But yeah,
You're
check this out. It's
already
Broken
a
Roads
real
by
hero.
Drop Bear Bites.
What
Good
a
friends of ours. I'm not exactly sure when the game is coming out, but like considering like the polish on this already, I think it might be sometime this year. See, she smiles broadly as you approach. Hey, hey, how's the work treating you? See, finished everything.
That's bloody fantastic. Great work, mate. I definitely owe you one. Remind me at the pub later on, would ya? Here you go. Oh, you've saved me
Hey,
a
small
ton of
water
trouble.
bottle.
Anything else today?
Yeah, what's going on around here? Anything in the bush I should know about? See, she shrugs. You get the odd bush ranger here and there. Disputes between farmers. Some strange buggers wandering in from the wild. Droughts really making people desperate. Nothing we can't handle. You'll be fine. How's life here with the scouts? She breathes out a happy sigh. Bloody fantastic is what it is. No city walls, no neighbors, just clean, fresh air and the wind for company. I don't have to worry about manners or not embarrassing Mum. I'm in charge of my own life and get to make my own rules. It's freedom is what it is. She snorts. Not so glamorous as all that. The shine will wear off soon enough, kid. She glances around, unless you're carrying a torch for some other scout. She blushes deeply. Oh, please. What's the best part about being a scout? She shoots a glance at Ella. The company? She smirks. Nah, I kid. It's being out here. Limitless possibility, yeah? I'm still learning the ropes, mind you. Fresh as a lamb.
Yeah, thanks for that. But when I learn enough to manage on my own, I'm going to see if I can make my way across the Nullarbor. See what's on the East Coast. I hear it's paradise.
Alright, well,
Later.
see ya. What else we got? Okay, all the side quests have been done, so we just need to go back, Yeah, we reported to Dreamer. Oh, that's a side quest. Main quest, order of things. Here we go. Okay, return to not me. Oh, party management. Let's see. Introduction to party management. Party management tab gives you detailed information on your character and party members' skills and attributes. Current experience level, equipped items in the party inventory. This serves as a shared stash, but is not accessible within combat, so be sure to equip your characters with weapons and utility items before combat. To equip and unequip items, you can use the left-click drag to move items to the correct slots. For example, you could drag and drop the hunting knife, bloody dyslexia, into your party inventory over the pistol to replace it. If you wish to split a stack for an item, right-click and drag to move only one of that item type. Okay. So that's me, huh? I have a grenade? Yo. Okay, small water bottle, pistol, hunting knife, toolbox. Everyone's a tradie out here, so tools forever need replacing. Random scrap, some useful rags, got some meat, grenade, and small first aid kit. Okay, so I have a hunting rifle and a knife. Grenade, some bandages. Ella's got a hood, pants, leather boots, also a grenade. Ah, okay, so you're a sniper. And also a hunting knife, just in case. 29 in Deadeye, 30 in Shooting Mastery. Okay, stat-wise, she's better than I am. Oh, I do have just, like, yeah, plus 10 from that, so... 25, 25, 25. Oh, yeah, just better than me. Like, in general. Crap. Man, you guys... you guys are right, this is a shit build.
having your chin wagged with everyone. How you finding Ella? She's rough around the
Told
edges,
you, I'm never
and
wrong.
We all are.
Crap.
That's why I like to have her squire people around. Anyway, what'd you think of the place?
A bit of a shithole. Place is held up well. Decorate it yourself. He laughs. Bits and pieces, odds and ends. We're patching it up when we can, and it's always good practice to keep supplies around, eh?
Anyway, if you're done with that, time to get Cole up to Kokobi. Like I said before, it should be safe and easy. Once you get there, meet up with Mick. He can be a real charmer, or he can be a right bastard. He's a hard man, so it's best not to bullshit him. He's Jonesy's adopted dad, if that gives you any idea what he's like.
Right. We'll be going with him to Brookton. Jonesy or me will meet you there once we've finished up in Alderside. Anything else you need from Belly Belly before you go? I'm good. Yep, wrapped up what Mishti and Matt asked. Let's get moving. Okay, best of luck. Best of luck with everything. We'll meet you in Brookton once we're done. Jonesy, grab your gear. We're rolling out. Same, we're on the way then. She shouts to the other two. Cole, Dreamer, let's get on the road. You know the drill. Yeah, you know the drill, Ella. Stay safe and don't be stupid. No was's check. Oh, God, that's a saying I haven't heard in ages. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God, I have not been around Bogans a lot recently. See, another stupid leaked into my side of the family tree. We're all set.
Ho! I would be deeply offended if I was smart enough to understand that, I'm sure. But look, keep your skin in one piece, yeah? And this goes double for you, Mishti. If you're outside the gate, don't...
Wait, what's saying? Wases or stupid tree? It's wases. No wases means no worries. Because... I don't know. Australians just seem to like finding nicknames for everything. Like literally everything. See, it turns to face you. You too, new kid. If all else fails, listen to Ella. She'll steer you, right? Got it, Chief. See you later.
You're not even an hour away from Valley Valley.
Ooh, hello.
When
What
you
happened
spot
here?
a makeshift cart on the road. A man lies motionless on the ground. A sobbing woman cradles his body.
Yeah, Dreamer, what the hell should we do? Unless she glances at Mishti, amused by your deference. Okay.
Mum's having the worst day of her life. And the kid's not too crush hot either. Let's hear their stories and try to stop anything worse from happening.
The young man sitting off the side of the road is rocking back and forth, a pistol held, unheeded, in one hand. Neither he or his mum appeared to notice you, lost in their own personal tragedy.
Things could get dicey. Hang back while we check this out.
You got it, boss.
Alright, so what the hell happened here? She's a solid 7, would have been an 8, but for the hole... but for the hole in his chest, seems like he'd be a good listener, though, on account of being dead. Oh, okay, jeez. Okay, so we have a character, other than me, named Jake. And now we're meeting a woman named Claire. My mother's name is Claire. This is what is going on. What is going on? Let's see, the emaciated woman is sobbing over the body of a man lying sprawled in the dirt. Bright blood stains. Bright blood stains his shirt and pools in the dust of the road. She doesn't look up as you approach, trapped in the world of her pain. Okay, so can't do nihilist and humanist, thank God. So yeah, what happened? See, first you think she isn't answering you, then you catch fragments of words at the edges of her sobs. She looks up, wiping her face with the edges of her sleeves.
What are you even doing here? Why now?
Why not before he... before...
How could we... Yeah, how could we have known you were in trouble? What's the Machiavellian? You're lucky we didn't just shoot you to take your cart. Fucking hell, okay. So you didn't shoot me already. So you're not entirely heartless, right? She looks at Ella. I've heard about you. The Pale Sisters. Scouts. Why didn't you help us? She gives you a look and steps forward to take command of the situation. What can we do? She stares at Ella for a few seconds as if to assure herself that the pale woman is real. My son, he shot Greg. He took the gun and... He's a good boy. I can't lose him too. That's... See, that's what I was thinking happened. But I'm like, nah, that would be a bit too harsh, wouldn't it? And I got... kind of... Okay, that just blew that assumption out of the water. I gotta start thinking of that. Let's see, what's your son's name? Nihilist, screw it, don't have time. Oh, jeez. Why did he shoot him? She waits a moment, but the woman doesn't respond. Right, we'll go have a little chat with him then. She knows that the boy is sitting in the dirt behind the fence. Okay, that was, yeah, probably insensitive of me. Just go straight to it.
Stay back! I've got a gun.
Points his pistol loosely in your direction, a mop of dusty brown hair hanging down into his eyes. Shakes his head to clear his vision. Can't be more than 18 years old. Threatened, yeah, so have I. Jesus. Alright, not here to hurt you, mate. You don't understand. His arms seem to lower of their own free will. Just killed someone. Raise his arms again, they're shaking. I could kill you too. Point your rifle at him, drop the gun, or I'll drop you. It's apocalypse, who needs sensibility? Yeehaw! We don't say yeehaw here, we say you bloody ripper. Let's see. Who was that man? Did he attack you? So what? I've killed tons of people. Wanted to kill me, you would have done it already. Why don't you put the gun down? Let's see. Mishti takes a step towards him, hands up and empty. Hey, listen, let's have a chat, alright? Yeah, let her take the lead. We've all done things we regret, right? One split-second decision, and it seems like it's all over, but it's not. You're still here, and that means you have a chance to make it right. You don't know what happened. What I did. You gestured wildly with the pistol. Ella's expression doesn't change, but she widens her stance. I killed him. My own dad. And all because he... She takes a step closer, ignoring the loaded pistol being waved in her direction. Hey, it's okay. What's your name? Yeah, what the fuck does it matter what his name is? He just killed someone.
I'm Will.
He's struggling in just that clearly took a lot. You're not responsible for what your dad did. Her voice is soft, sympathetic.
No, it wasn't like that. He asked me to.
Oh, hello.
He was holding me and Mum back, that we'd never make it to Meriden at this rate, so he asked me to make sure she makes it. And
oh, was he, like, sick or something?
I shouldn't even be alive.
Reached out a hand to stop him. She won't make it if you're dead, you know that well. His hand trembles, then his arms. He drops the pistol and slumps to the ground, his head in his hands. She picks up the pistol, checks the cartridge, and tucks it into her belt. It'll be safer without that around for now. We're done here. Yeah, I want to know what happened. What the... Yeah, tough shit. It's not part of the job description. Now get moving.
Cole, you ready? Let's go.
Hey. You did good back there. It's nice to meet someone else who's willing to believe that a bullet to the head won't solve all the world's problems.
It'll save a lot, but not all. Maybe they'll be in a position to repay the favor later. Sometimes we make bad decisions, but it doesn't mean we have to keep making them. Saving one life means saving two is definitely worth doing. Yeah, sure, go with that. Everyone knows you can't argue with math. She's got a point. Let's keep moving. Jeez. I would have really liked to know what happened, but, like, yeah, what was going with that dude?
Welcome to Kokobee Way Station. Now we've got Cole here. All we need to do is wait for Mick to arrive, then escort the two of them back to Brookton. He should be arriving any minute now. Any minute now?
Yeah, I would have loved to know what happened with that dude. Why he specifically wanted his kid to shoot him. They're gonna check the radio tower, catch up with Dustin. He's usually got modulators up the wazoo. I'll be down there if you need me.
There he goes. Never a dull moment with Cole around.
She doesn't quite smile, but her face takes on a slightly softer edge. I'll introduce you to Tina. She runs the place. Good person to know if you're looking for work.
Oi, Tiny!
Alright, over here. Oh, I just noticed she's here. Okay, Dreamer, Barter Crew. Okay, so they're both Barter Crew while I'm hired gun. Okay, what do you have? You have a pistol, a knife, some bandages, and yeah, basic clothes. No grenade, like like me and Ella, though.
Welcome to Kokobee, stranger.
See, the effervescent teenager in an outdated conductor's uniform salutes you neatly as you approach. A polished silver whistle swings on a chain at her hip. Tina, g'day. Just here to pick up some parts for the radio. Then we're heading down to Brookton with Mick and Cole. Thought we'd say hi while we're here. He gestures vaguely at you. This here's a hired gun. Jake reckoned we could use the extra hand. There, now you're introduced. Ella, Mishti, always a pleasure. She smiles. The dimples on her cheeks, making her look even younger. Mick's not here yet, but you're just in time. I got a little bit of a pest problem, and I'm hoping you can... dyslexia, please. Hoping you can see me clear. What's with the outfit? Sorry, I couldn't hear over the sound of how awesome I look. She swings the chain of her whistle around her finger, making a faint wah 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 noise. Her customary smile takes a sting out of her words. Found it when I was cleaning out those trains for people to stay in. It was tucked away under a console in the cab like it was waiting for me. She puts her arms out and does a spin to let you appreciate the uniform from every angle. Noah thought it suited me anyway. Let's see. Yeah, what's going on with the past?
We hired a mercenary, Ian Mason, to help protect the town.
Ever since we hired him, he's been driving away business with the attitude of his. Problem is, he won't get lost. Claims we have a contract. She gives him the finger and keeps it up as he lazily extends his arm to do the same.
I want you to convince him to move on. Go terrorize someone else. And to stop being such a fucking crybaby.
Shout carries clearly in the shimmering air.
Wah, wah. I'm a little girl and my big brother's not here.
He holds his fists in front of his eyes in a mocking imitation of a small child.
Go sit on a rusty spike and rotate, you old filthy bastard.
Oh, I love that insult so much. Sit on a spike and rotate.
So yeah, I want him gone, thanks.
Alright, I'll go take him.
Looking forward to
I'll
your
take care of him.
problem-solving capacities.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello, sir. What is that? Nice ghost costume, dude.
I'm busy.
See, he has the stance of someone who's seen other people with military training, but never been through it himself. He reeks of sweat and his camo is obviously the wrong color for the surrounding terrain.
What do you want, kid? Looking for a real man to show you how to use a gun?
In your dreams, mate. Look, Tina just wants you to fucking move on. See, I don't give a fuck what Tina wants. She hired me, and I've kept my end of the bargain, protecting Kokobe. It's gonna take more than you and your dyslexia, please let me read. It's gonna take more than you and your two little nursemaids to change my mind. There gotta be something you want. Can't make you leave, but you're wasting your talents here, don't you think? All kinds of places you'd be appreciated more, paid more. I mean, these highly trained, deadly scouts, I can go get more if you think that'll make a fair fight. Look, you don't want to die for these people. I don't want to have to kill you over it. Just walk away. Just walk away. He narrows his eyes and crosses his arms. He works his jaw, and you can tell he's getting ready to bring out the big guns. I have a contract. Merc's word is his worth. I go back on that, I'll never work again. Yeah, you never get to work again if you're dead either. What? Are you gonna protect all these people who get yourself killed running your mouth? His face curls up, scowling as he gets your meaning. Sounds like you're the one angling to get yourself killed. Look, mate, you're an asshole to everyone. Me, I've got the patience of a saint. Someone less patient would have pulled a gun on you by now. Keep in mind, mate, we're the scouts. Think they'd let you kill us with no consequences? Think some other meaner bastard than me will put up with your bullshit?
I've had enough of your threats. I don't take shit from anyone, least of all a two-bit mongrel too dumb to know his fucking place.
Oh, and dialogue. Oh, time for a fight! Oh, and he's got a shotgun. Okay. Ooh, hello. Let's see, 89% chance, 87, 78, oh, did that miss? Okay, can I, move over here? 72, 83, can't hit it all. Hey, 2 shots, nice. And end turn. Let's see, 67, 69, nice. 69, I'll take care of him now since he has a shotgun. He's hoping this actually hits. Of course. Of course. Nice miss there, mate. Ow. Uh, 78, 62. Okay. Got the best shot on you. No, I don't want to retreat. I just wanted to... Yeah. Alright, not the best shot. Well, not the best damage, really. Okay, if I move her here, 83%. Come on, one more. Critical fail. Oh, come on! Oh boy. Okay. Wow, you missed me with that knife twice. Oh my god. It's like I'm playing XCOM. Everything misses. The 89. 89. Yeah, I want this guy off me. There we go, finally. Do I move? Yeah, he's gonna, yeah. Okay. Skills and items. Yeah, heal myself with that. Oh my god, please. The 62 and 62. Oh, that just got worse. 55, 89. How can you not hit him? Just can't escape from that, huh? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that crit mattered. Oh, out of action points, can't reload. Okay. Can move, though. %. Hey, flanked. Alright. Reload and turn. Jeez. How is, like, the supposed, like, negotiator a better shot than the two marksmen in the team? Come on. Could have gone better, she sighs. Still, maybe we stopped him hurting someone else later on. Yeah, I'm a diplomat, but... Oh, hold on. Can I... Ah, right. Probably should have. Okay, so we got some bandages and a knife. Sorry, Australian game. Knife. Oh, what happened to the other dude? Where's his corpse? I want to loot that. Ooh, hello. Hunting rifle. Wildfire grenade. Throw some mongrel on the Barbie. Deals 6 HP in a large radius and leaves victims burning for 3 rounds. Also sets oil on fire. Yeah, I'll take that too. Oh, kangaroos. Hey, we killed him.
G'day! What can I do for you?
Yeah, I took care of the merc. Yeah, I saw. She stares at his body, tapping her whistle against her thigh, and shrugs. I hope he didn't have any friends who will come looking for him. I mean, I doubt it. The guy was the be-all and end-all of arseholes, but still, dags clumped together. Guess I should Yeah, I guess I just hope you'll be here if his mates come along too. Still, you did what I asked, and that counts for a lot. Plus, I'll never have to listen to him snoring through the midnight watch again. She lets out a sigh, all the tension draining from her body. Finally, I feel like this place is on the up and up. Thanks again, friend. She holds out a hand to shake yours. Yeah, shake her hand. Yeah, here's the beginning of a beautiful partnership. So, any ideas when Mick's going to arrive? You're new to this area, aren't you? Her tone is sympathetic. Mick's a force of nature, like a cyclone or a dust storm. When he's here, you'll know. Oh, you'll know, alright. Don't forget, he's the one paying us today. Come on, what's life without a little bit of fun at your employer's expense? Actually, don't answer that. I don't want to know. So who's Noah? Oh, Noah's my brother. He's 4 years older than me, so he's more like my father. She chews on the inside of her cheek as she considers you. Yeah, probably around the same age. Where is Noah? Dunno. Signed up with the barter crew, haven't seen him since. Said something about sowing his wild oats. Really hope he doesn't become a farmer, though. She fiddles with the whistle at her lip. He's beyond terrible with plants. Brother left you here alone, then? I've been running Kokobi just fine without his help, thank you very much. Her tone is crisp. He can stay gone for all I care. Alright, guess I'll see you later. Spot some new arrivals. Would you look at that, right on time. If by that you mean half a day late. She waves a sun-baked woman and an overdressed man walking over from where they've hitched their camels.
Hello there, Tina. Lovely as the day is long, as always.
We would have been here sooner, but, well, let's just say it's been an eventful day.
Certainly has. Had some excitement in the morning, had to deal with some diplomacy after that. Not a bad day's work, if I say so myself. I suppose introductions are in order. I'm Mick Jones, and this is Jess Brown. Runs Brookton's barter crew when I'm needed elsewhere. Studies you. You're the new face in this crowd. You're into forging alliances, or do you prefer to rough it alone? Working together is the only way to restore civilization. Gotta stick together if you want to get anything done. A group has more bargaining power than one person alone. Yeah, okay, William Hamilton. Just don't go on a strike on my watch, eh? Alright. She gives him a long-suffering look and sighs. On that note, I think I'll go check on Frida. She gives you a friendly nod. Pleasure to meet you. This equality of recruit you're accepting these days? Ella gives him one shouldered shrug. He frowns. Though speaking of new recruits, he adjusts his coat and nods to Mishti. Young lady, you're looking well. Me, I'm off for a quick squiz of the goods. Gotta keep my hand in. Let me know when you're ready to head off to Brookton. No worries. We took care of Tina's pest problem, so we're free as. Scouts? Free? What did I pay you all that good money for, then? He grins at her. She shakes her head and sighs. Gives you a jaunty salute. See you shortly. She smiles and waves at his departing back, then speaks in a low voice. Must be our lucky day. We got old charmer Mick. On bad days, it's the old bastard. She puts her hand down when it's cleared. He's not going to look back.
Let's finish up and get on the road.
Talk to Mick, travel to Brookton. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing the party management stuff that was notifying me about the items that I picked up. Okay, yeah, just talk to Mick, travel to Brookton. Where did Mick go? I saw him wander off. Oh, hey, look who it is. Dip. I guess we better keep heading toward Brookton. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's working on some parts and doesn't seem to register your presence till you're almost on top of him. Turns and wipes his hand on his pants and gives you a broad smile. Dusty Ellsworth. How's the day finding you? What are you doing? This? Oh, it's just a bit of solder, bit of scrap. Trying to keep the old tower in good nick, you know? He frowns. Not sure how much life it's got left, to be fair. No one's making parts, and what we've got's all breaking down. What's news? Seems like everyone's fallen off the channels these days. I'll decide. The scouts haven't raised York lately. I tell you, unless someone starts up the factories, we're gonna lose the rest of our tech. Been in Kokobee long? 5 years, maybe. Came by with Tina's brother, stuck around. Easy enough work, easy enough life, long as trade keeps coming through. Plus, Cole keeps my mind sharp. Boyd knows his way around just about any gadget you care to name. Alright, see ya. Okay, it doesn't actually, like, show me where he is.
G'day.
You have to
What
get
can I
going.
do
This
for
is
you?
super nice. Keep my eye out for that. Have a great stream, mate. Alright, dude. Thanks for showing up, man. Thanks for showing up, Bruno. Appreciate it. Any news? Let's see. Thanks for a moment. Yeah, Damo's mate's in a bad way. It's a big ask, but he probably needs some medical attention if you're the kind who can give it. Don't know if that'll be enough, though.
Come
Alright.
back anytime.
God, where the hell did he go? Oh no, that's a new side quest. Sickness under death. Talk to Damo. Oh, there he is. I'm just blind, apparently. Take you to Brookton when you're ready to go. Always pays to travel in packs. Yeah, I'm all done here. The grunts and strokes his chin, considering. Need to make sure we're all squared up with Tina before we roll out. Calls loudly toward the diminutive trader. Oi, you no-good swindler. Gonna get moving. Any last, Duvalakis? I've never heard that word before. I want to force into my pocket before we call it quits. She cocks her hands on her hips and stares him right in the eye. I don't know, mate. It's been a long day. Not sure I have the energy to haggle with a stubborn old mule. He feigns outrage. Why, you cheeky ankle biter. I ought to... He starts chuckling. Right then. We're on the road. We'll see you in a bit, eh? He gestures at you to follow. Come on, the sooner we get back to town, the sooner you can buy me a beer. As you prepare to leave, you hear her speaking tenderly to Sid. Come on, Sid. Let's get you some help. Ooh, an actual town. Well now, he cracks his neck, then gives himself a little shake. It's getting late, but here we are. Should have a look around town, introduce yourself to the locals. Never hurts to know who you're dealing with, especially if you're planning on heading out this way often. Any pointers on who I should meet? Depends what you're after. We got local and blow-in merchants right here. But they'll be gone by dark, if you want to barter. Sarah down at the clinic if you need any doctoring. And of course, Sally at the Broken Arms if you're ready for a beer. He shrugs. Of course, you could have found all this out for yourself by taking a quick tour like I suggested. Well, thanks. Come on, I'll show you around.
Let's go.
Alright, so... Just meet the residents. Mick reckons surviving in the wasteland, 10% brain, 95% muscle, and the rest is just good luck. We got another hour left in me. Pop a clock soon. Alright, yeah, just keep going this way then. Do. As you approach, he gives you a warm, beaming smile. G'day. New around here? Hey. New around here, right? How you going, buddy? Who are you? I'm Bruce. Bruce Harris. Sell a bit of this and a bit of that. Mostly clean water, some fresh produce. Have a look. Where's the water come from? I know a guy. Smiles widely again, almost laughing as he answers. Can't be giving my secrets away, man. Alright, so you're just basic water salesman. Alright, to the pub. Now it's a real Aussie game. That's pretty good.
What can I get you? First drink's free, if you promise to buy 3 more.
Yeah, of course, I'm not officially open yet, but the offer stands for when I am. Anything I can do for you in the meantime? How'd you get to run in a pub? She hoists her right leg up on the bench and raps on her shin with her knuckles. Wasn't much good to the crew once blood poisoning took me leg. Couldn't walk so far anymore. She puts her leg back down and gives the bench a wipe for good measure. Of course, losing my leg hasn't dulled me trading instincts at all. I still drive a mean bargain. Just so you know, she says, holding up her hands, I have a discount for newbies too. Don't get many repeat customers if they die out in the desert. Anything interesting going on in town? Let's see. She polishes the bar idly as she thinks. Vic and Eastie got in another fight. Didn't break his jaw this time, but Sarah still gave him a good showing out. Go on. Raj got Vicky's knickers in a knot over some loan he owed her. So he sheared his sheep in the middle of the night and left him standing butt naked in the run. Poor bastard's got a bad case of sunburn. Oof. Esty and Rowan got back together, and word is she's up the duff. Ooh, preggers? She'll have to go to Meriden for the birth, though. Sarah's bedside manner is pretty terrible. Told her last night if she had any more sprogs, she'd tie her tubes while she was unconscious. Jeez. Easy, Tiger. That's about it, I reckon. She scratches the side of her nose. Not a lot going on in here, as you can see. So what's your leg made out of, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, it's good hard work. Good hard wood, not hard work. Better than metal, but harder to find. Reckon this one's got a few years left in her. After that, I'll be up the creek. She shrugs and smiles. But that's future Sally's problem.
See ya.
I like her attitude. Alright, what do we have around this way? Little chicken coop. You're always happy to see a new friendly face out here. Hope the road's been treating you well. What do you do when you with your camels when you're not traveling? Bob and Dawn hang out in Taylor's farm with the other camels and sheep. I think they like the company. What's there to do around here? Drink and shoot the shit. She gives you a faint smile. Most people don't stay long. They come to the big smoke for one reason or another. Then they go on with their lives. Those who do stay tend to have families, though. Oh, I should have asked this before, so who are you? Jess Brown, Barter Crew. I scour the Outback for hidden gems to bring back to the people of Brookton. So, what do you do? I drive a camel cart between Brookton and Kokobee. It's part of a permanent trade route. Occasionally, I chance it and sleep out under the stars, but only when I know I won't get caught. So, come here often. Well, I live here, so yeah. Need anything? Nothing at the moment, but thanks for asking. It gives you the briefest of smiles. Well, have a good one. I guess the rest of the town continues this way. Okay, so we got a school. Hello, can I help you? She puts down the rag she's tearing to make bandages and gives you her full attention. So who are you? Sarah Taylor. My husband and son run the farm outside of town. What do you do? Town doctor. Mostly I dispense pain relief and a dose of reality for people who forget what really matters. Who are those bandages for? Whoever needs them. She pats a pile of unwound scraps. What's important is that they've lain in the sun and they've been boiled. They won't get anything nasty in a wound when it comes time to wrap it. Any news? Nothing you couldn't get from other people with more time on their hands. Need anything? Full surgical suite. Her expression doesn't change, but she glances at you before continuing. For real though, distilled water is always in high demand. Woody pear, Murray tree sap, lemongrass shoots, the usual. So how'd you end up in Brookton? Was it the accent that gave it away? If she has one, it's imperceptible. I moved here after I met John, and when we had Sean, it made sense to stay somewhere safe. She looks at the walls with unexpected fondness. Brookton served us well so far.
Right. That's enough socializing for one day.
You Cadbury.
Oh, hello. It's good to know your limits. She stretches and yawns. Let's head back to Belly Belly. Sun's about to set. She looks sheepish. I was hoping we could hit the pub. Check in on Jake and Jonesy. Raises an eyebrow. Misty fidgets and looks away.
Mick will want to grill the new kid on how the day went down. Let's handle that part first, yeah?
Alright, it's over there. So this is the prison? What happened to you, dude? Dead ringer. Hey! The bloody splattered Raiders surges to his feet as you approach, gripping the chain link of his cage. Hey! Strong fella. He smiles, showing dark gaps where his teeth used to be. Muscly man, striding Adonis, dispenser of justice and mercy. Get me out of this cage, hmm? Tilts his head to the side and gives you puppy dog eyes, complete with pathetic whimpers and useless pawing at the sides of the cage. No. Come on, man. Like, you're clearly in there for a reason. I'm not gonna just let you out because you asked me to. Meet the locals then? Sizes you up. Looks like you've been through the ringer, new kid. Time for a beer. Each person paying for themselves, of course. Excuse me, just need a moment of your time. The speaker's tall, broad-shouldered man, well-groomed with a gold necklace and gold bracelet, glistening in the sun. Despite his size, he moves with fluid grace. He reminds you of nothing so much as a big cat, attractive, smiling, and dangerous as hell. Kind of busy here? From what I could overhear, it seemed less than pressing, unless you consider getting drunk a priority. Spit it out then. All the humor is gone from him, like he senses a threat. He's alert and focused, his eyes never leaving the newcomer. His voice is low and calm. My name is James Wakefield. I'm glad to have met you, Mr. Jones, as I come bearing a proposition for you and your people. Proposition, he repeats, flatly and dismissively. Better make it quick, mate. He holds his hands out, palms up. Let me be plain then. I've come from a powerful community to the east. We're rebuilding civilization. We'd like to invite Brookton to be part of that effort. Join us and we can end the age of grubbing through the relics of the past. Join us and we can usher in an age of miracles. His eyes narrow. You want us to bow and scrape to someone who's never even looked our way before? Never had the good grace to come and say hello himself? He spits to the side. Civilization. And what do we get out of it, pray tell? Civilization will bring the rains, fill the fields with wheat again. What happens if we say no? I could hear him as it may be benefit to all of us, and stay silent. Alright then. Now taking his eyes off Wakefield, Mick scoffs. I don't remember asking your opinion, mate. He stares at the stranger silently for a few seconds. You got nothing but your word to go by, mate. Show us some of these miracles if you're so keen to bring us into the fold. He chuckles. Mr. Jones, I was sent merely to make the offer. I'm a messenger, not a diplomat. If it's pretty words you're after, you're not the man I thought you were. Well, Mr. Not a Diplomat, why don't you piss off back home and tell your overlords that if they want us kissing their boots, they're gonna have to prove those boots are worth the tongue. Till they can, answer is a hard no. He takes the answer with equanimity. I must ask one more time. We can offer your people many things. Food, water, protection, freedom from want or care. The future in its limitless possibilities rather than scratching out a living on the edge of darkness. Maybe we like the darkness. God. I said no, weren't you listening? What kind of guarantees are you offering? The only way anyone's free from want or care is if they're dead. Yeah. What's the cost of that protection? Absolute obedience? Not the first one to try that. It wouldn't be the first to succeed, either. No, I'm beginning to see who's the asshole here. No means no, bugger off. Seem to know a lot about us as someone we've never met before. Gives you a small smile. Perhaps if your companions showed as much introspection, they wouldn't have been so quick to resort to aggression. Don't know why you're, all... Dyslexia, please. I don't know why you're taking this bloke seriously. Join his mysterious far-off community so we can, I don't know, all drive cars again? Mutton Chop's been out in the sun too long, I reckon. Piss off, mate. Seems she's taking her cues from Mick and Ella. No need to be rude. His tone is mild. Made your choice clear. My duty was to ask, and so I have done. Be assured that I shall sleep soundly tonight. Good evening to you all. Make sure Cole gets Belly back up on the radio waves toot sweet. It can't be offline if you need us in a pinch. Stares after Wakefield. Thoughtful. Might be a good idea. Yeah, cheers. Throat's getting dry. Tomorrow we can send someone to follow his tracks and find out where he came from. We'll get to the bottom of this. Gonna need a beer or 5 after that ordeal. Alright, to the pub!
Been a hell of a day, yeah? Gotta head back and spell Matt. She'll have gotten pissy sitting up in that nest by her lonesome for hours.
She nods, slapping dust off her trousers. She seems unable to give her companion her full attention.
I was actually planning to head to the pub. Like you said, it's been a hell of a day.
Pop o'clock, yeah? I'm parched. Hope we'll see you in there. Don't be a bloody idiot. If you're having a night at the yards, we're taking the truck. You can walk back home. Ripper, see you in the morning now. He nods to all of you as he and Jonesy head for the pub door. Yeah, a bit of a height to Belly, isn't it? It'll do him good. They can walk off the hangover. She turns her gaze back to the younger woman. Right, Mishti, let's pack it in. We've got a free ride home, and like I said, Matt'll be getting pissy about being left out of all the action. To be fair, I thought today would be less eventful. But yeah, time to go. She sighs unhappily. Okay, look, Ella, I know you prefer to base your decisions on facts, so here goes. She holds up 3 fingers of her right hand. 1, I swore I'd never say this, but you're not my mom. She ticks off her ring finger and touches her index finger. 2, I'm an adult and capable of making my own decisions. Tonight, I choose to hit the pub. She folds down her index finger, glances at the remaining middle finger. And hey, there's point 3. Listen, my mind's made up. I'm having a few drinks, not planning to get wasted. Cut me some slack.
And mate, we saved that boy a key road today. Can you understand that? We saved an innocent life. That's worth a fucking beer in my book.
Yeah, then we murdered 3 other people.
Besides, I saw that killed today. Need a little something for the nerves, you know?
You're the one that did it. Ella looks like she's about to talk, but Mishti holds up her hand and keeps going. Plus, we know Taylor's farm was raided today. What if they come back? What if they want revenge? Brookton will need guns, and I'm happy to have a pint and then stand guard. Going to defend the town, drinking's a bad idea. Dulls your reflexes. She nods. Solid. If you're going to stay, there's no point in going to the pub. Brookton's got him handled. Yeah, Brookton's got him handled, Mishti. You don't need our guns here. Come on. Why are you so dead set on staying? She lifts her chin defiantly. Jonesy promised to buy me a beer. You know how I feel about free beer. Pulling my leg, Jonesy? Yeah, you pulling my leg, Jonesy? There we go. Kid, I've got stories about Jonesy that'll curl your pubes. Assuming you got any. Jeez. See where the night takes you. Always a good idea to seize opportunities where you can find them. Quietly slip away. Yeah, this is not my fight, not my conversation. I'm gonna try and quietly slip away. 21 of 30. Roll punt. Alright. Hey, we passed the punt roll. Okay. They exchange a few more choice words before parting ways, impelled by the steam of their own respective injustices. She mutters something about being a fucking babysitter before stalking off into the gathering darkness. Well then. Oh, head to the pub, get your beers on. Oh. Time for a drink, I guess. Yeah, I'll take that free beer. Yeah, glad to hear it. Now don't forget to buy the other 3, eh? She draws you a beer with perfect head and places it in front of you with a flourish. Hey, thanks. Awesome. Yes, listening to Mishti's enthusiastic recount of the day's events with half an ear and keeping tabs on the people in the bar with the other. Sorry, I was just I put it away, damn. I was looking at the dialogue, I only just realized my character actually had a beer in his hand and was drinking out of it. No, fuck the people in the cage. Up for a chat? Let's see. Nah, yeah, you ready to sit down, share a few pints, and have a yarn about how today went? Looks at Jonesy, who's drinking his beer, and simply raises an eyebrow by way of assent. Yeah, sure.
Attaboy.
See, Jonesy picks up his beer and wanders off to find conversation elsewhere. Mishti follows.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Dude, it's a long enough walk from Kokobe. Had time to hear about a few of your exploits from our Lady of No Bullshit. Reckon you'd be interested in my take on things. Yeah, sure, why
Well
not?
then, here we go.
A bit on the slippery side, I have to say. Not that there's no place in the world for a different point of view. I just take issue with the ones that affect me in ways I can't foresee. He cocks his head to the side. You're a hard worker, I'll give you that, but you're too quick to step in where you should be asking questions first. Mishti's a charmer, alright, but she got you good, getting you all that work. Chat, being dyslexic sucks. It's awful. Mishti's a charmer, alright, but she got you good, getting you to do all that work for her. She's not gonna learn that way.
As for that merc up in Kokobe,
He pauses to take a sip of his beer. Deadeye Mason was a bully and a fucking embarrassment. But we don't kill people for that around here. Not since I became mayor, anyway. And that's not even getting into what happened at Key Road. Watches you, waiting for your reaction. Well, I tried to do it, diplomatically. Just aggressively diplomatically. Yeah, go on. You and Mish make a great team. Don't know that I'd have been able to talk the kid down, but you did, and you should be proud. Even if most you did was keep your pie hole shut, that takes tact too.
now, tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Thought so. Takes a sip of his beer. You don't live the life I have without becoming an excellent judge of character.
The sound of hail reaches your ears a moment before Sean bursts into the pub, screams and cloying smoke trailing in his wake.
Get out here! We're under attack!
Oh, of course we're under attack,
Bloody
goddammit.
mongrels. Let's show them what it means to tangle with Brookton.
See, she grabs her rifle from the wall and cocks it. Let's rock! Yeah, let's go.
Let's rock.
Ups. Okay. She does have a fucking voice line
That's
for
as
it.
far as your story goes right now.
Oh, that's the end of the
You've
demo?
already made your mark on this sunburned land. deciding for those who couldn't come
Aye.
down on the side of life or death, but taking your stand against bludgers and blow-ins.
Just throwing rocks
Despite
at
the
his
many paths
corpse.
in front of us, we can only ever walk our own. What tale will your choices tell at the end of your journey down these broken roads?
Yeah, coming later this year. Yeah, it's what I thought. So yeah, that's Broken Roads. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. But yeah, like I said, I don't play a lot of CRPGs, but I probably should. I probably should, just considering how good this was. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. I can't wait to pick up the full release when this game comes out later this year. So yeah, still no like definitive release date, just 2023. So guess we'll just have to be patient. So yeah, that was Broken Roads by our good friends at Drop Bear Bites. So yeah. I think I'm more excited about like just messing around with character builds. Really. It's like I saw how kind of crazy that one melee dude was. Like, yeah, he couldn't hit me for crap, but like because of how aggressive he was, I couldn't really hit him that well either. And like checking out like all the cool stuff that you can actually do as a melee character, I kind of want to check out like a proper melee build when this comes out. Like a proper drunken berserker build. That sounds like a lot of fun. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for Broken Roads. God, it's been a while since I've actually streamed here, so I've like completely forgotten like the end of stream shtick. Gotta make sure. Yeah, go check out Broken Roads. It does have a demo out at the moment. So, not 100% sure how, like, not 100% sure how long the demo is going to be, like, available for. Like, that being said, Steam Next Fest is, like, now, I think, as it starts up. Though this demo has been out for, like, I think a week at this point. I just haven't been able to get to it because, you know, life got in the way. So yeah, make sure you like check it out, wishlist it on Steam if you know, if you have a PC and all that. But like I said, this game is coming to the Switch, so it'll just if you don't have a good enough PC to play this on, then yeah, just wait for the Switch release. Right, if you'd like to check out all of our stuff, the bottom left-hand corner has been showing off where like where you can catch us, all of our social medias and all that. We also have a TikTok, which I will say I gotta actually, you know, start making content for that. It's been really difficult to do that when you don't actually have full access to the Twitch account. It's yeah, it's kind of ruined the uploads for that. So that's a shame. But now that I have like temporary access to it, I might start just like pumping them out. So, yeah, there's that. What else are we doing? Right. Next stream. I'm actually doing another stream tomorrow. Like I mentioned just before, it is, well, it's not Steam Next Fest now, but it will be, like, tomorrow, I think. So, we are going to be checking out a whole bunch of, Steam Next Fest, demos for games that are currently, like, announced for the Switch. I do know at least one of those games will be The Carters 2, which is a game I've been very kindly given beta testing access for, so I've actually been playing that way before this demo. So I finally get to check that out and show that off to people. That'll be fun. So yeah, that'll be one of the games at least, but I don't know what all the other games would be for that stream. So like, yeah, it's gonna be like just a grab bag of stuff. Hey, Damo, coming in as I'm finishing things off. That's a shame. Damn. Yeah. It is kind of a shame, but oh well. This will be uploaded to the Switchaboo Live YouTube account if you want to actually, you know, check out this, because this game's really good. This game is actually really good. Decided to sleep in. I wish I could sleep in. I wish I could sleep in. I am tired. But yeah, like I was saying, tomorrow I will be streaming. I typically don't stream multiple times a week, but I was specifically asked to do this stream, so I had to move this one in, and yeah, it kind of messed with my schedule a bit. So yeah, tomorrow we're doing a grab bag of Switch games that have demos available for Steam Next Fest. When I say sleep, I got up at 8 a.m. because, hey, stomach issues. I know that feel. I have a terrible digestive system, so I know how you feel, man. I know that pain. So, yeah. So you have chat working? Yeah, I actually have access to the account just for this week, though. For these next few streams. I'm gonna try and message Alex, see if I can, get full access, but like it's a whole process trying to get this all set up. God. So God, I keep trying to end this, but like I keep rambling. So yeah, next stream, bunch of grab bag Steam demos for games that are available for the Switch. Like I said, I do know that one of those games is The Carters 2. I will be checking that out. That game is actually pretty fun. So, yeah, that'll be tomorrow, same time. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me. Go check out Broken Roads. Fantastic CRPG set in the Australian Outback. I love how the demo ends with you just, like, grabbing a beer and having a chat. That is the most Australian thing ever. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for the Steam Next Fest grab bag. Ciao.